Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today I'm counting my blessings because a lot of things seem to be going right at the moment. So a couple of weeks ago, I was sat watching a video with Mr. Wallflowers from another person within our community, a lady called Ruth of Avalon. Tilly was doing a video on hobbycraft jars. And I was quite interested in those jars. They looked fabulous. So I spoke to Mr. Wallflowers and we took a look at the hobbycraft site. And yes, there was a sale on, as Tilly has explained. So for what we wanted was around £25–30. And the money we had at home at the time we needed. Had a couple of days shopping ahead of us and different things and trying to work out if we'd had enough in the budget for Christmas. So we decided not to do it, although there was a sale on. Every penny counts at the moment. So unbeknownst to me, a day or two later, my son had phoned. Mr. Wallflowers had answered the phone, and it was our eldest son, and he was asking what would be, good presents for us both for Christmas. Mr. Wallflowers explained we'd been looking at this video and Mum was quite interested in the jars and how we decided not to go ahead and get them and maybe that would be a good gift. So he'd gone ahead, he'd ordered them. Last week we got a delivery. I opened the door, parcelman brought them, and it was a really big box, hobbycraft box. And I brought it in and I was a bit, a little bit miffed. And I said to him, we've got a big parcel here. I said, it's come from Hobbycraft. Have you ordered those jars? And he sat there and had a bit of a giggle and he said, Crawford sent you them as a gift. That's our eldest son, Crawford. I was like, wow. So as I carried it through, I could hear a slight jiggle and it sounded like broken glass. So we carefully opened the box and unwrapped, and sure as eggs, two of the jars were smashed, basically, beyond repair. We'd open the rest were immaculate. So we'd messaged Crawford, our eldest son, and told him two of them were broken. Brought up well, he knew to contact the company straight away. So he contacted the company. Impeccable service from Hobbycraft. They accepted straight away and said they would actually, as a way of an apology, send us a new order out. Anyway, because he'd had them posted here, within a day, we received a new parcel and they'd sent us 24 jars as an apology. Immaculate jars. These are the jars. Good solid jam jars, nice thick glass that can be used for either canning, preserving, or anything you'd use a glass jar for, really. So he'd initially ordered us 5 lots of 12 and we lost 2 out of it, and then reimbursed another further 24 jars. And we've used a few, but we've got a nice stash there now. So I can continue to empty the freezer. I can continue to preserve what we get in, and what we need to deal with to make sure our prepping is all ready for the winter and for this depression we're going through at the moment. So blessings and thank you for excellent customer service to Hobbycraft. I couldn't be any more impressed. Absolutely fabulous. It's not their fault there was a breakage during the delivery, and to receive 24 jars as compensation is fantastic, and it was instant. The customer service is impeccable, so I can highly recommend Hobbycraft. And I'd like to thank Tilly from Ruth of Avalon for letting us see what they do, for actually spreading the word. So we know those jars and that company is great to use. So thank you. So I class that as a blessing. I've got lots of jars stored away to use now, and there's no stopping me. I can just get on with it. And the next blessing is another great haul today. I've managed to get quite a few things I'm happy with that I can squiddle away for Christmas. So this is the haul I did today. Some of the same tins that I normally get: tomatoes, beans, hot dogs, meatballs, whether it's processed meat or real meat, and it's available at these facilities. I'm going to pick it up. Bit of sweet corn, and some peach slices. Lovely. They'll go well with some of that single cream I've just frozen, so we'll enjoy them. Some Yorkshire pudding or pancake mix, and we shall use this for Yorkshire puddings for Christmas Day because we will be having them. Some long life milk. Yeah, it's semi skimmed, but it'll still be put away, and I'm sure in emergency we'll bring that out, and we'll be grateful to have it. I purchased extra, as I normally do, the 4-pinter for £1.30. Washing up liquid. It's not a brand name, it's not anything, but I'll be glad of that when I need it. And a bottle of bleach, which we always need. Today, I've not seen this one there before, a bottle of Liam Peddins, so I can use that as flavour enhancers for meals, etc. That'll be great. A nice little snack for either TV watching or just sitting playing a game with myself and Mr. Wallflowers. And 2 bottles of limoncello press. They'll be put away for Christmas Day, and my sons will enjoy drinking those along with the Christmas dinner. And out of the vegetables, the sprouts will be put away. They'll be frozen and kept for Christmas Day. We've got some green beans, some baby sweet corn, and some dill. So from yesterday's salmon recipe, I'd also defrosted some other salmon that was in the freezer in salmon chunks. So we've got the other 2 slices for today's evening meal from the lasagna yesterday, which we'll enjoy this evening. It was delicious. This packet of dill, it'll just go to enhance the leftover salmon that we can cook another meal with. So that just ties in perfectly for me at the moment. Some strawberries. Now I'll make a jar of the strawberry jam and just put that 1 jar aside. So I've got 1 jar of strawberry jam, and I'll can the peaches, and I'll have a jar of peaches for a peach cobbler just for myself because Mr. Wallflowers won't eat it. So these jars are going to come in great for what I need them for. Crackers for a snack. Tea bags because Mr. Wallflowers always needs his tea bags topped up. On the free wall today was a body butter scrub. Believe me, ladies, when we get these things, I'm sure you all know, it's not just us who use them, our husbands and our sons and anyone around that we live with. If they find these things in the bathroom, they're going to use them. You know, over the years, I've had bubble baths, bath bombs, body scrubs, you know, and Mr. Wallflowers will come down out the bath and I'll sniff and then I'll think, oh, you smell gorgeous, but isn't that mine? You go, it's what we call for both of us. So we know they're going to share our luxury products. So Mr. Wallflowers will enjoy that just as much as I will. So yeah, I might giggle, but I got that one for free, so he can help himself. A treat donut was one of the bread items today, and this has already been eaten for lunch. And it was a chicken and bacon salad. We call them nudges. One of these type French breadstick sandwich. So I also got a tiger bread French stick, which more than likely will be cut up into slices and used as garlic bread to go with the lasagna we've got left for today's meal. And a large French stick. Now, usually we'll cut those into 3 pieces and then down the middle, so we get 6 slices out of that. And I'll make French bread pizzas on those and pop them in the freezer, and we'll bring them out individually as French bread pizzas. And we'll eat those as lunches, or with something extra for an evening meal. But I love French bread turned into pizzas. Absolutely delicious. Now today there was a bit of a Christmas stall on, so this selection here. There was also another packet of what do we call them? Paper napkins, and another sellotape. I gifted those to Carol. We do that between each other. We give each other little different bits. So the candy canes will go on the Christmas tree, which we're about to put up this evening. Napkins for Christmas Day. Snacks will be put on the plate for Christmas Day. And of course, these will wrap any gifts that we're able to buy. There was also the extra bag, if I can place it on there. So today's recipe, is Tuscan bean and barley stew. And all the ingredients in this bag were just £1. So that's the kale in one bag. Then we have a leek, a celery stick, a whole bag of barley, a tin of mixed beans, 2 carrots, 2 cloves of garlic, a full tube of tomato puree, and 2 stock cubes. Now, from that meal, there will be, half, 3/4 of the tube of tomato puree left, a lot of the bag of the barley, and we'll have a 6-portion meal for Mr. Wallflowers and I to enjoy. And that'll be a lovely hot meal. Tuscan bean and barley stew, so that'll be delicious for us, and all just for £1. And as I say, a recipe for me to keep and store in the recipe file. It looks a bit battered, but I can flatten it out and I'll put it in a plastic covered sleeve, and I'll have that for a long time to come. So another meal that I can add to my repertoire, as it were. So yes, I think I worked it out. Let me just roughly do it again. So £5, £6, add £5.30 is £11.30, £11.30. £11 to £12 for everything. £12.30. So £11 to £12 for everything that we see here today. Absolutely amazing, and lots and lots to do with those things. That's part of that meal. And then, of course, my lovely abundance of jars, which I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with. So yeah, counting my blessings today and being glad for everything we've got, in this Great Depression that we're all going through at the moment, we're all struggling to have such luxuries at my fingertips, I'm absolutely amazed. And now we're off to our local food bank, which is holding a tabletop sale with shoes, clothing items, etc. at really reduced prices. I just want to show my support by being there, but of course I'm going to look to see if there's any bargains too. So yeah, an absolute fabulous day all round. Thanks for joining us, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. As you can see, these today are from a company. What was the company called, Mr. Wallflowers?
Hobbycraft.
Hobbycraft. We've been looking forward to these. Oh no, look, the jar's broken.
Two.
How many?
Two.
Yeah.
Every which way.
Sorry?
Every which way it's wrapped. Two smash ones.